All right, here we go. Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to another Around 30 Minutes. This is where I reach out to people in the community, like reviewers or, just everyday going people, that, don't do reviews. Some people are artists and everything, and we get to know them better. And, it's just a way to bring the community back together. It's so toxic sometimes, and I just like to have a good time and everything. So today I have a special guest, as always. I got Mr. Jacob, Mr. Soundwave8084 Reviews joining me today. How are you doing? And thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to join me on my little show.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I was looking forward to this. I love doing this, man. I love talking and meeting new people and everything and all that good stuff. So, what I always ask first is, what do you collect?
I collect Transformers mainly. Then if I have some extra cash, I'll get a few Marvel Legends if they strike my fancy. Star Wars, maybe. Uh, I might
Okay.
grab a few like
So your main.
diecast cars, Hot Wheels kind of thing. But that's really about all I got
Oh.
time for. I really need to be a Hot Wheels collector because they're a lot cheaper. But Transformers is not my
Yeah.
thing.
They. Well, I mean, some of them get pretty expensive. I mean, some of the Hot Wheels. Some of the Chase ones, I guess, what they're called.
Yeah, I don't really do much of that. I just usually if it's like a movie car, Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, stuff like that, I'll collect those.
Okay. Fair enough.
Or it's just a nice looking old sports car.
Okay, cool. So now, do you like to just buy them when they all, they're like a whole car, or do you like to build them like a model or anything?
A whole car. I tried that building, and I'm not good enough.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Very. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now it's too much work with too many kids. I ain't got time for it.
Yeah. That is true. You got 4 kids, so yeah, you gotta division up your time and everything for the collection and for your family and everything. So that's cool. All right. Very nice. So where did you get the name Soundwave 8084? How did you get that name for your channel?
Well, Soundwave is my favorite Transformer as a kid, and then Transformer started around '84. I was born in 1980, the very beginning of '80, so that's my name.
Oh, okay, very cool. So, yeah, that's one of my questions I usually ask is, what's your favorite character? Who is she or your favorite character? So, I guess Soundwave is your favorite character. So, why is Soundwave your favorite character?
I don't know. As a kid, I guess it was just I don't know, the voice and he had minions. He could do keep these
Mm,
guys with him and eject them out. So he had a little army just built into him. So I guess that always struck me as being cool. So as a toy, when I had the toy, you could do all that. I guess the playability of them.
okay, very nice. So, now, do you have an original G1 Soundwave?
I used to, but it was such bad shape. I eventually just
Ah,
sold it on eBay as a junker. I mean, it was
okay,
missing the take set doors, busted off. It was just like a big metal floppy mess. You just pick it up and shake them. I
yeah,
was missing his backpack, his guns. So once I got that,
wow,
it had a reissue at Toys R Us. Once I bought that, and then I got I think some Comic Con one. It comes in a pack with a bunch more cassettes. I just sold that one off.
okay, yeah,
A nice one.
okay. Now you're going to get the new ones coming out for the Walmart reissues. Are you going to get one of those?
Yes, yes.
Nice.
Definitely gonna
Okay,
get that
cool.
one. I'm just scared about how
Me
much it's
too.
gonna cost.
Yeah, I mean, he's coming with the probably come with buzzsaw. I've seen the pictures of it. You're probably looking at, I don't know, Prime was $50 without the trailer, man. He might be around $45 to $50 probably.
And I was thinking about $50, but Prime was $50, and he was just a cab.
Yeah,
So I'm like, well, Samway's a player with no
yeah,
buzzsaw. I was like, they're gonna jack that up.
yeah. So I hope it's not too much, but you can always wait on sales. It will go on sale, so that's cool. Everything. So, all right. So, why do you collect? Have you always collected as a kid? And when you was a teenager to your adult life and everything. Have you always collected something? And why do you think you collect now?
Yeah, I guess pretty much. As a kid, I got a lot of Transformers, GI Joe, He Man, Voltron,
Hmm.
some Thundercats. Transformers is my main thing, and then as I got older, G2 came out in toys. I got a few of those, but then I was probably about 13, so I was kind of sliding off. And so I had about a 4 year period, 3 year period where I didn't really buy anything. Then Star Wars came back around with their Power of the Force. I guess probably 95, 96. And I picked back up buying those. And then Beast Wars came around. I didn't really start watching it until about 98. And then I got hooked into Beast Wars, so I'd buy a few Beast Wars. But not enough to get back into Transformers. I didn't really get back into Transformers until I'd buy a few here and there, but it's probably, I guess, the reissues. I guess the classics that came out.
Okay, yeah.
They redid Prime and Sunstreaker and all them. That got me back into it, Astro Train. And then they started doing the commemorative series, and then that got me back into buying the G1s, those. That's pretty much, from then on, I've been buying Transformers pretty much nonstop, to my wife's dismay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me ask you about that. Now, what does your wife think about your collecting, and does she collect anything?
She likes that I have a hobby. She likes that I have a collection. She thinks it's growing a bit too big. But she's supportive enough. She'll buy things for me. I mean, she surprised me with Siege Prowl.
Oh, nice.
She found them at Walmart one day. And she'll buy stuff for me, birthdays, Father's Day, Christmas. But no, she doesn't like the masterpiece ones because they're too expensive. Third-party stuff.
Yeah. Does she collect?
She likes like Disney princesses. So she'll buy some dolls every now and then.
Oh, okay.
I'll get her some dolls. She did collect. They had some like Ever After High, which is like the daughters of the princesses. I bought her those. She collected a few of those.
Okay.
But her daughters just want to play with. So.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. That's awesome. Well, glad she supports you. That's cool. That's all. At least my wife tolerates it. She would rather me not do it, but she's happy that that makes me happy. So that's that's good. Cool. Very nice. Very nice. So I went through a bunch of your older videos and everything. So you do a lot of the mainline stuff and everything, and Masterpiece and everything. So how long have you been doing your reviews, and what got you into doing the reviews, and how you do your reviews and everything?
I used to watch a lot of reviews on YouTube. I can't say his name. Pew? Yeah. How do you say his name?
Mm-hmm.
He was the first one I caught, and then it was Evangelists and all them. I was like, so I'd watch reviews, and then if I want to know if it was a good figure and all that. And I was like, I have daughters and my wife, and they don't really know anything about Transformers. My wife would let me talk to her about it, but it just seems to go over her head. My kids are really disinterested in it. So just to be able to talk about it, I just started doing reviews so I could just, talk to people about it.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing reviews?
I guess it's about 2 years now. This channel has been about 2 years.
Okay.
And I was doing a little bit on another channel that was tied to a different account of somebody else's. And then I just moved over, but I was really crappy back then. I'm still not that where I want to be, but I don't like watching my earlier stuff.
Yeah, I've gone back and watching some of mine, and they are so terrible. Like I had terrible lighting. Like I talked to some other guys. When I went back, I looked at some of my lighting. It looks like I'm like in an orange room. The lighting is so trashy, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I thought about going back and looking and doing like reviews over my old reviews and saying, how much I've grown, I guess, and everything. So yeah, some of my reviews are just so bad, so bad. That's cool. All right.
Yeah, I know something similar to that too, but yeah.
Yeah, just a growing point. And you look where you come from, like, since I've been doing mine for about 3 years, I think. So, when I look back at some of the older ones, man, I'm just like, I cringe a little bit. It's really bad. So, but that's cool. All right. Very nice. Very nice. All right. So this is the point where I ask about some last stuff and everything. Like I tell everybody, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but if you could have one last meal, what would that meal be?
Pizza. Just give me a pizza buffet.
Just a pizza buffet. Like any particular buffet from a nice restaurant, or just it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter.
Just pizza. You're a simple guy. Simple guy. That's cool. All right. Okay. So, are you a fan of cereal? And if you are, what's your favorite type of cereal?
Cereal. I love some cereal though. That's a hard choice. Uh,
Awesome.
I'll eat about any cereal it's about, as long as it's not healthy.
Okay. So you like sugar? Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
I don't know, I'll eat them all. Cocoa Pebbles, that's probably my favorite.
Oh, good choice. Good choice. That's a good one. I like Cocoa Pebbles. I like Cocoa Puffs too, for some reason. But you always get chocolate milk after it, so that's always cool. I always like that. Cool. All right. Say favorite cereal. So, what is one of your favorite types of movie? Which one of your favorite movies? Like, if you could watch a movie, like if you watched it from either the beginning, the middle, or the end, what is a movie that stands out to you that is one of your favorites that you can watch anytime?
Well, Transformers, the animated movie, of course.
Okay, of course.
Probably Clue after that.
Really? The from the 80s or was it 90s?
Yeah. Well, it was the
Oh,
80s. I think it was like 85 or 86.
okay. I didn't know
There's
that.
a lot of movies. I love comedy. So,
Oh, okay, okay.
Clue or Airplane or Naked Gun.
Airplane. That's a good one. Cool. All right. The Clue. Yeah, nobody's ever mentioned Clue. That's a. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Good choice. Good choice.
I was watching
Uh,
it the other day.
very nice. So, are you a concert kind of guy? Do you like going to concerts? And what was your first concert you ever went to?
Honestly, I've only probably been to like 3 concerts.
Oh, really? Okay.
First one I ever went to was my girlfriend at the time took me to Shania Twain. This was
Oh.
probably in '98. It's been a while. So we saw her in where we lived. Then we went to another city with her parents and saw her again. And then we're in a mall and there was like a big long line. We saw this line. We're like, what is this getting this line? We didn't know where it went to. And it was like a line to meet and greet with her real quick and get an autograph.
Oh,
We didn't
nice.
know it. So I walked up to Shania Twain holding this big, huge, like big gulp cup. And I didn't realize how, you watch them in videos and she is so small. And I looked at her, I was like, I could just pick her up real quick and run off with her, but the big, huge security guards on the other side.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what you call it, pocket rocket kind of girl. She's
Very nice. Yeah.
little.
She's pretty hot. She's still.
But
She's still.
after that, our city used to put on concerts in the park kind of stuff where they'd have like a lot of bands come.
Hmm.
And since we're not a really large city, we didn't get all the great bands. But then we got Foo Fighters one year and I went to that one.
Okay, that's a good one.
So,
I'd love to see the Foo Fighters. That's a good one.
there have been some other ones I can't remember who it was. It's been so long. And my kids have just like knocked stuff out of my memory.
Okay. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. Yeah, I would love to see the Foo Fighters, man. If they came here, I would definitely go see them. All right. So,
Yeah, they're good. They're good.
yeah, I bet they would be. Yeah, I love their music. So I definitely like to see those one time. So if you had to stop collecting right now, would you be satisfied with your collection of what you got? And if you started collecting again, would you collect a different way?
Uh, I don't know. I don't think I could stop. I still got holes on the field.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess no, I guess I could stop and probably be content. As long as I have a definitive version of each character, I think I'd be
Hmm.
fine. Uh, and if I stopped collecting and restarted, yeah, I'd probably just. I kind of already did this. I used to just buy like every figure in a wave, and even if it's like character I didn't care about. But
Hmm.
then I got to where I was like, if I don't care about that character, I'm not gonna buy it.
Right.
Because yeah, I just looking for that definitive character. I started getting the masterpiece toys, the third-party versions, like third-party masterpiece style, and
Hmm.
it's just getting so expensive. I think I pretty much dropped that. But I'm just really, if I can get all season 1, season 2, I'd probably be fine and set. But it's just the Dinobots would cost too much money to get all of the
Hmm. Yeah.
Jetfire. I don't have that kind of cash laying around anywhere, so I have to be
Yeah.
very selective. But I think I could be content if I stopped right now. But I'm sure something will come out that will just want to just drag me back in.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It happens. It happens. All right. Cool. Very nice. Very good answer. Very good answer. Okay. So if you owned a third-party company right now, what would be your first release, and what scale would that be in?
Oh God, I think there's so many. They're doing the legend scale and they're doing the MP style. I would
Hmm.
probably, I'll probably jump in and try to do some mastery style, like Transformers animated.
Ooh.
Something. I've seen a lot of that a lot around lately. People saying I want some animated toys, and that's a series I started watching. I never got further than like season 2.
Hmm.
That's because I guess that having kids and being busy. I
Yeah.
try to watch the new series, but it's really hard for me to get to them.
Hmm.
But that was one that I think really picked up steam as it went on. I need to go back and rewatch it all, but I didn't really care for the animation style, you know,
Hmm.
but it was pretty good. I mean, it got better.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Everybody's already doing. They were doing Masterpiece Beast Wars, getting Masterpiece figures, and you
Hmm.
can get G1 all over the place. But
Yeah.
everybody's doing combiners for those, and there's tons of Legend scale. I think I'd go animated and just do them sort of chug stuff scale. Maybe a little bit bigger
Okay.
than that,
Okay.
not full Masterpiece style. So that way you can keep
Yeah.
the cost down. More people
Oh
can
yeah.
buy.
That's a good choice. I would love to see some masterpiece anime. Anime is a really good line. Like you said, the cartoon's really good. I think it's really good. And to see some MP style animated figures, I would definitely be in on that. So yeah, very good choice. I like that one. Cool. All right. Let's go over here. Let's see. So it looks like behind you, you display your collection with bookshelves and everything. Do you have any other shelvings around you, like detox or anything, or is it just straight bookshelves?
Pretty much just straight bookshelves right now. I have some shelves that came with the house we bought. That's in another room. That's got got my G1 on it and some of my Chug ones on it. But
Hmm.
this is just moving rooms around. Like I still haven't got everything set up the way I want to. So I still got some in boxes and tubs. I haven't even gotten the shelves.
Oh, okay.
So
Very nice. Okay. Cool.
when I get the time and the chance, I will display them. I'm gonna try to get some lighting. Try to put in there, make it light up.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Very nice. Cool. All right. So if somebody gave you $1,000 right now, would you be responsible and pay bills, or would you buy Transformers?
Well, I'd probably buy Transformers. My wife would snatch the money from me and pay bills.
Yeah.
I got enough bills I could drown in it, but we,
Oh
we,
yeah.
we, we pay the bills. There's just that's just we got debt. If we could just pay it off, I be responsible, pay off my debt. Then I have more money every month to buy the Transformers. But then I get $1,000. Like, hey, I can buy this one, this one, this one, this one, filling
Yeah.
all these gaps. But then I have no money.
Yeah.
That's
Most
what
people say like
broke.
yeah, most people say like $800 for bills, and then $200 for Transformers or something like that. All that good stuff. So very nice, very responsible.
And
You
my
have
wife
any?
probably do that. She'll take the money and give me like $100 and keep the rest.
Oh yeah, that's fine. I'd be fine with that. My wife would be like, we're gonna pay bills. I'll be like, can I have a little bit? She's like, okay. So she throw me a bone or something. That's cool. Very nice, very nice. So Transformers been around for 35 years now. What would you like to see from Transformers for another 35 years to keep you, intrigued, or keep you still wanting to collect Transformers? What would you like to see from them, like movies, comics, TV shows, or anything like that? What would you like to see from Transformers?
TV based, I see a TV show more aimed at the adult collector than the kid. I think they started trying to do that, but then aren't they making like a Siege, like
Mhm.
a
Straight to
War for
the
Cybertron series for Netflix?
Yes, sir. Hmm.
Yeah, something like that. This more adult aim, maybe not so kiddish. Movies, yeah. I mean, I'll need some new media movies. I think Travis Knight did a decent job with Bumblebee. He could
Hmm. Yeah.
trim down the human stuff and go more to that Cybertron stuff that he was doing. That was really nice. We can do some more movies that way, or just do what like DC and Marvel, make some straight to DVD animated movies.
Yeah.
I think that could work. And then I like what IDW was doing with comics. I didn't get to read the last like year or so, but I got up to the point where it was what Dark Cybertron or something. Where Shockwave was
Oh,
trying to
hmm.
do all that. And after that point, forward, I didn't really get to read anymore because I had my fourth child was born, and I was just too busy. But I enjoyed it pretty much everything up until that point, and then I got the new ones that are coming out, and I've read the first 3 issues. It's a slow burn, but I'm just trying to wait for it to, pick up, and hopefully that will get me in. But yeah, I need some comics always.
Okay.
They make toys based on the comics, make toys based on the movies, and toys based on the cartoon.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've heard the new comics were kind of slow right now. I think they're 4 into it down there, really slow, but hopefully it'll pick up and everything. I haven't read them yet. I need to. I probably will. I got them on a drive or something. I'll probably start reading them. Do you like cookies? And if so, are you soft or a hard type of cookie guy?
Soft.
Oh, nice. Very nice. I like that.
Yeah, I like the home bake. You just get just buy some and bake them in the oven. I give them, like white chunk macadamia nut, probably my favorite.
Yeah.
You get those when they're soft. It's soft and has crunchy bits in it. And then just give me some Oreos, like a whole bag of Oreos, and I'll just throw them in a bowl of milk and get a spoon.
Me too, man. Me too. Very nice.
Wait till they get a little bit soft, pick up the spoon, then the chunks fall off. So you got some kind of like mushy cereal at the end there.
Very nice. I like that. Yeah, I love dropping like 2 or 3 in a glass of milk and just let them, get all soggy and everything, and then you just scoop it out, man. It's really good. Good answer. Very good answer. So cool. So how do you say caramel or caramel?
I always say caramel, but now I say caramel. Just make my wife angry. She still says caramel. So I think it's actually supposed to be pronounced caramel.
Yeah.
So I'll just go around saying caramel and just make her mad.
Oh yeah, me too. My wife says caramel too, and I say, "Why you say caramel?" I say, "It's caramel." She's like, "No, it's not. It's caramel." And we went back and forth a little bit. So I was like, "That'd be a good question to ask people how they say caramel or caramel and everything." So very cool. I say caramel too. Very nice. So moving on to talk about the fandom. Okay, so where do you see the fandom at right now? Do you see as it more toxic? Everything. Are you on Facebook and everything and seeing, or TFW? Seeing all the hate and everything. What do you think of the the fandom as a whole right now?
Hard to please.
I
don't know. Yeah, I see it. That's the only thing. That's one of the drawbacks that I don't want to do reviews to talk about it on YouTube and stuff. Is because the comments. Most right now are nice, but I've gotten some bad ones in the past. Nothing to do with the review, me, or the toy per se. It was just I had a cold, so I was talking rough, and they said it sounded like I had something in my mouth if I was,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
My daughter reads this stuff, but it's just otherwise, it's the actual fandom. It's hard to please everyone, and you're never going to please everybody, no matter what you do. And someone's trash is someone's treasure. And it's just like I think when MP Megatron was coming out, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people were just dogging on it because of the proportions. And I'm like, well, it's based on the animation model, and that's how his proportions were. And I don't know. You can't please anybody. MP is going more cartoon aesthetic overall, where it used to be sort of a mix in the middle of the toy, and the cartoon. And now it's like really cartoon. The details are kind of going away, and people are not liking that. And I read that, I'm like, well, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the Bayverse movie, that stuff, and it's just everybody who just dogs. I'm like, well, your life would be so much happier if you just didn't sit there and dog on stuff you hate. If you just let go of what you hate, focus on what you like, you'll be a lot happier person.
That is true. Yeah, whatever. That's a good point. And and the first thing you said, it's pretty sad whenever you're reviewing a toy and everything, and they don't attack you because of what you think of the toy or anything. They start attacking you personally, and that's just it's really pathetic, to be honest. I mean, you're arguing over a toy, and then you don't have anything smart or anything intelligent to say, so you just go straight to the the bashing of the person itself. And that's I've got a couple of times and everything, but most of the time it's positive and everything. So but totally understand that.
Yeah, 90% of the time it's positive now anyway. So
Oh yeah, yeah. At least I'd say 90 to 95%. There's always those trolls and everything. So, but they'll always be around, and whatever. I just ignore them. So I got another question. Elmatic Prime just asked, do you buy knockoffs and do you buy third party, and what is your favorite third party figure that you have?
Favorite third party. God, hold on. Let me turn around. I think most of them are up here. Oh, that's a hard choice. Yeah, I buy third party. I bought some knockoffs. I bought a knockoff Rat Bat to go with my MP Soundwave because I was not going to buy Sound Blaster to get the Rat Bat.
Yeah.
I don't know. Third party companies, I'm not like I don't really hate any of them. I'm not a big fan of. I just like them all equally. I would say. I love the X Transbots Cosmos.
Oh yeah.
Figure.
Klaatu? Yeah. Klaatu? Yeah.
Yeah, Klaatu. They did a good job on him. And there's Sonicons I got Wild Rider and Breakdown. I think it was Crack Up and I can't remember their name. And used.
Yeah, Crack Rock. Yeah.
But they're good. And I got some fans' toys. They're just expensive, so it's hard for me to afford.
Yeah, no,
I got their Tesla.
I think you froze up. Hello?
I got their reflector set.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that Klaatu, the X Transbot Klaatu, yeah, I think that's when X Transbot started getting a lot better, was when they released him, and they've released some really good stuff. The X Transbots is
yeah,
really
you froze. There you go.
Can you hear me? Hello? I think you froze. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay. Sorry. No, I think you froze up on me, and I was like,
I like to know what Baku was doing. Their proportions are a little different.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I guess say they're a little chunkier looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they've seemed to advance Brawny because Brawn was one of my favorite Autobots. So I have a Brawny, but now Fans Toys got their, I think they call him Hunk. And he's coming out, and I might have to replace that Baku Brawny with that.
Oh yeah, definitely, most definitely. I'm definitely getting in the Warpath, and the Brawny, and
yeah, I got that knockoff Devastator I just reviewed.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Beachcomber. I also bought that knockoff.
Yeah, I'm definitely in all those three. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, cool. Very nice. Okay, thank you for the question, Elmatic. Very nice. So I got one more question for you, and it's usually, the last one I ask is, where do you see Soundwave8084 reviews in 5 years?
Probably non-existent. I don't know. I don't know if I can last that long. I guess it depends on my kids. I guess how personal life, real life comes into it. But try to hang around. But I'm hoping to make a decent, content, and hopefully a nice little decent channel that still sticks around, has some viewers, big or grand.
Okay, very nice, cool. All right, well, I'm out of questions, dude, man. I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by, man, and coming on my little show and everything. I put your link to your description to your channel and everything. Where else can they find you? Are you on Twitter or anything else like that, or Instagram?
I'm on Instagram at Soundwave8084_reviews. Facebook, Soundwave8084 toy reviews.
Okay.
And then I'm on Twitter. I had to go back and find out what my name was. I think it's just Soundwave8084. I'm starting to try and use it again.
Yeah.
I never got into Twitter. I guess I'm too old for Twitter.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, thank you once again. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. I really had a good time, man. You're welcome to come back anytime. I want to say thank you to everybody that came here and watched this. Go down and hit that like button. It helps out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, go down there and sub for me. If I don't know, you probably sub to me anyways because you're watching this, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, go down and hit. I put his channel to his. I put the link to his channel in my description. Definitely go sub to this guy. He puts out a lot of great content. You know, a lot of stuff. You know, it's really good. So definitely go check him out and everything. So yeah, I guess I'll see everybody on the next Around 30. And as always, Hell Hasbro, and good night, folks. Yay. All right.